So today our interns are going to be presenting over their time with Silvi materials. With our internship program, it's going to be anywhere between 10 to 12 weeks. The whole goal is to bring individuals that are currently in their undergrad career and bring them on to get into the construction materials industry. So we allow them to be really hands-on, to be mentored by some of the industry's best, to take what they're learning in the classroom and really put it into real-world experience.
This summer I was based out of South Plainfield. And typically I would have day-to-day testing from doing slump, air, and temperature on the concrete before it goes out to a job site. And then if I would go out to a job site, then I would get those results from an inspector and send them back to the plant.
I'd be working with the maintenance crew a lot, so if there was an issue with the plant, so like if a gate went down, if an ag bin had a hole in it, I'd help him like weld up a new plate in it. Keeping the bins full and making sure that the operations of creating concrete in the ready mix environment is working smoothly throughout the day.
So I started off learning how to dispatch, learning all the mix types, learning how to speak with clients and talk about releasing their orders, which is a big one for them. And then I kind of pivoted that to doing more data work, more kind of data analysis and kind of automating data entry.
My internship here was pretty open. I was allowed to do a lot of things I never thought I would do in an internship. Import tickets, file them correctly, fill out ticket logs. Then I did some variances, which is like make sure all the products accounted for. I helped figure out how much commission some of the salespeople make on salt. Thought that was pretty neat.
I would always test concrete, fix it in case any specs were off. And I got to visit a lot of places, a lot of construction sites. And overall, it was just a great experience, especially since I'm studying concrete industry management. My whole point is that I want to be in this industry, so getting hands-on experience as early as sophomore year in college is something that a lot of people could say, so I don't take it for granted at all.
I learned how to make concrete, I learned how to test it, I was more hands-on. I was able to actually put the stuff that I used in class into the real world, into the job sites. Being able to go out, it really helped me learn a lot more.
It wasn't like, oh, he's gonna do just his internship work and then we'll do our real work. Like, it legitimately, they're using what I'm doing right now upstairs in dispatch. Like, they're using the system that I put together and all the automatic file generations and stuff. So yeah, to see me do that, it's definitely like very rewarding work. So I really like that for sure.
I had a great time working this summer for Silvi. I met a lot of great people. I mean, it was a lot of fun just meeting all the drivers, all the workers, the batchers, the dispatch. It's good to work with people who have a good attitude.
All the managers are, very helpful. They're very insightful. I learned a lot in both sales, what goes into purchasing the concrete from the customer's perspective, how that works, and also doing QC allowed me to see, how the material is actually handled before it goes out onto a job site.
So my advice to future interns would be make mistakes. I think there's no better way to learn and to really take away something from experience than to make mistakes, because I think that kind of conditions you a little bit to say, I don't want to do that again. I've certainly had my fair share of mistakes. It probably took me, this is probably the 200th version of like my script that I tried out. It finally works. I finally feel it's a place where it's somewhat stable. So
try and do as many things as possible, because you'll learn things that you don't like, and then you might find new things that you never would have thought of that you would enjoy.
Just come ready to work. Everything I feel like will fall into place. Otherwise, if you have any questions, any issues, any problems, there's always going to be somebody readily available to help you. So don't be shy, be yourself. Things will work out.